What's up, YouTube? This is Yoko FX once again, and as always, it's a joy having you guys around. Trust me, just like I said in the last video, I always look forward to having this conversation with you guys because, what else do we talk about if we shouldn't talk about growth? It's all about growth, and I just love growing and doing that with you guys, right? So, I kind of noticed something, right? Why is it that a lot of people give up when it is close to their breakthrough? A lot of people do stuff the right way for a long time, and when it seems things are turning out fine, they just give up, they just stop. And this has been my concern for a long while, and it's just so crazy how it is. And because of this, a lot of people never actualize their destiny, their dreams, those things they really cared about. And while I thought about this, I realized one huge reason why. The word is stay. They don't just stay long enough to actualize their dream. And how do I mean? You see, sometimes you may start up well, and you may have this zeal, this passion to change lives, to do something good for yourself, for your family, and along the way, you just stop. Right? This is because you may have lacked the ability to stay long enough. Myron Golden always said something. He said, life happens in season. Your ability to survive one season is what gives you guarantee for the next. Right? And trust me, it is difficult. It is difficult staying. Imagine starting up a job and 2 years down the line, you ain't getting the results you want. Even though you love this job you do. Imagine starting up a business person, you're a businessman, a businesswoman, and you start up that business. The first 6 months was on debt. The second 6 months, you're forced to declare bankruptcy. It's just so crazy, man. And it is not funny. It is not, trust me. Myron Golden, I always talk about him so much because he's like a mentor to me, and I respect him a lot. Myron Golden started sales, right? In the first 2 years of his journey as a salesperson, he never made a single sale. And he would knock from one door to the next every day. And today, he is one of the best salesperson ever. Like in the history of human being, in the history of mankind. Myron Golden, to me, is one of the best salespeople ever you'd ever meet. It's just so amazing, guys. And this happens because he stayed. He stayed and outlasted the season where it seems like nothing is happening. The season where it feels like nothing is growing, into that next phase where he is right now. And he is now an inspiration to a lot of young people, a lot of old people, a lot of people who wants to do stuff with their lives. He's just the man, right? And all this happened because he stayed. What are the importance of staying? What would you get when you stay? Right? What will you gain when you decide to stay? Number one, it builds character. You see, I remember when I started forex trading at first, my first 2 years as a forex trader, in fact, my first 3 years as a forex trader, I made nothing. In fact, I lost PropFirm's account to the next PropFirm account. I took losses back and forth till I gave up. I wouldn't lie to you, I stopped trading. I eventually came back again and got some few small things working. So are other people too. A lot of people face terrible times. They faced hard times because they chose to stay. And here is one thing I discovered. Because I stayed, I developed patience. I developed discipline. I developed a lot of good values. Right now, I use in my trading journey that helps me trade better. And a lot of people too who have done great stuff in their own speaks. And it's just so amazing. You see, staying builds character. Maybe that's why the Bible says in the book of James that count it all joy, brethren, when you go through diverse temptations. He said, for the trying of your faith produces patience. And he said, let patience have its perfect work in you, that you may be perfect in all things, wanting nothing. You see, staying builds character. There is a certain level of character you require to be successful. And until you develop this character, success will just be a step away. However, you may not discover this character if you choose not to stay. So it is important you stay long enough to develop this character. Number 2, staying gives depth. Imagine, okay, let me put it straight up. Sometimes you go for a job interview, or before you even go for a job interview, they tell you in the job description, say, yo, you must have 3 years work experience. Some people may say you must have 5 years work experience. Do you know why they say that? They just want to see if you've got depth in what it is you want to be doing in their company, in your workspace. So you need depth. You need that strong root in the ground. See, when you're deeply rooted in what it is you do because you've stayed, then it is difficult for you to be blown off. Just like the tree, you may get blown by the wind, and one thing is that you bend the other way, you bend, and at the end of the day you stand. This is because your roots have been deeply sunk to the ground, and so you've got depth. So you need depth. Sometimes I see some great people speak, and it's just so amazing how they speak. The wealth of their knowledge, so direct, so clear, and yet simple. Then you ask yourself, how come anyone could be this smart? And this is just all I can pinpoint to that. They've got depth, and depth only comes by staying. So you want to get depth in the things you do, just stay. Stay. Number 3, one of the things staying does for you is that it gives you mastery. Man, this is one thing, one characteristic, like one stuff I love the most. It gives you mastery. I remember coming to the forex market as a newbie. Everything was just so huge. I didn't know where to start. Everything was just so crazy, man. But right now, I just go on and probably do whatever it is I want to do. And maybe during the day, check the market. When I see stuff I like, I trade. That's because over the years, I've developed mastery. I kind of listen to people talk. Myron Good, my mentor, when I listen to him talk. Or, let me even put it down to you, Pastor Chris. I know you've heard about him before. These are people I look up to. When these men speak, you can see the mastery they've got in the things they say. This is because of years of experience, years of acquiring mastery in what it is they do. And it's just so amazing. And here's the truth. No one becomes a master for constantly starting over again. You see, you cannot just say you want your tree to grow when you first planted the seed, and 3 weeks after you remove the seed and keep changing and keep changing. No. You can't become a master of a particular skill when you always move from one skill to the next, from one job to the next, one business to the next. Mastery doesn't happen that way. Mastery comes from staying long enough. Staying long enough. Right? So stay so you can become a master of what you do. Then the next point is this. Staying produces faith. Staying produces faith. You see, there is a level of faith you need actually to become successful. Trust me. There is a level of faith you require to become good at what you do. And here is how we know if you've got faith. You see, here is one thing about faith. Faith is the ability to become unbroken, even in the presence or in the very face of adversary. Now, you're not just unbroken because you've got strong willpower. No. Just because you believe in who says you're going to be successful, you believe in God. Right? So, staying produces faith. You've got to have faith in God that what it is you want to do would eventually become successful. Stay long enough so you develop faith. Now, how do you stay? How do you stay? Number one, reaffirm your why. What is your reason? Why are you doing what it is you do? You see, a lot of times people do not understand why it is they want to do something, and this is why they constantly move from one business to the next, from one endeavor to the next, because they do not have a vision. Having a why is like your vision. You see, when your mind is set in a particular direction, in a particular outcome, it becomes difficult for you to get swayed by challenges. So you have to understand your why. You have to understand the reason why you do what it is you do. And understanding this makes you stay. Number two, embrace the process and not just speed. Embrace the process. You see, speed can be beautiful and at the same time very, very terrible. Speed can be beautiful when you're in the right direction, but it can be something very terrible when you're in the wrong direction. Imagine when you're supposed to be going forward, you're running with speed backwards. That is what it is with speed. And that is why you need to embrace the process. You need to enjoy every process you're having right now. Enjoy your little beginning. You may say, you're small, cool. Everyone you know who is great today started the same way you were starting right now. So you need to trust the process and enjoy the process while it lasts, right? You need this. Then the third point why you should stay is this. You need to enjoy progress over perfection. You see, the idea of moving from point A to point B daily, the idea of doing something daily that would push you into that overall dream you want should be very much interesting to you. Should be something very, very appreciative. Progress is 100% better than perfection. It may not be perfect, but at least you started. You may say, you want to do this, you want to do that. It may not be perfect at first, but the beauty about all this is the fact that you are progressive. The place you are right now isn't the same place you were yesterday. So enjoy progress over perfection. Guys, this is just all we have for you guys today, and it's so amazing how it is we can share these things together. Trust me, you want to see the success, the progress you actually want in your life. Stay long enough. My name remains ZukoFX, and I trust this video has blessed you just like as it has blessed me. Please like, subscribe and comment in the comment section below, and please share this video to those who would love to see this video. See you in the next one. Bye for now.